2 quirky stitch counting tricks that actually work. I am dividing a yoke into body and sleeves, and this gives me opportunity to use both of these tricks. The first one is counting while you knit, and I'm an old brass band and symphony orchestra player, and I had to count a lot of silences. I would use my fingers to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So when you're counting stitches while knitting, what I do is I sort of think into my thumb when I'm doing the first 10 stitches. I'm only counting 10 at a time, but I'm thinking of my thumb, then my index, then my middle finger, then my ring finger and little finger. And then I think into my left hand, which can count up to like 100, like that. And then if I have to repeat, I go back to the right hand. So for the band geeks out there, this is for you. And once I've done all the stitches here, then I have to count stitches without knitting them, which will go onto a scrap yarn or stitch keeper. And then I do also sections of 10 stitches, and I count with my fingers. I do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the first 10 counted in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and on the index, so I know it's an odd number. And the second one begin on the thumb, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and I know it's an even number because it's on my thumb. So always use the same finger when you start, whichever it is. And if you lose count easily, which I can do, I speak out the stitch number like 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I do 10. I count in Spanish out loud. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. Somehow, doing it in a foreign language helps me remember better what number I've said already. And speaking it out loud is also helpful for my brain. So there's less need of going back and doing it over and over again. Would you try these quirky tricks?